mixed amebicide. So it can affect the amoeba everywhere in the body. The use of metronidazole in the amoebiasis is that 400 milligram, 4 to 800 milligram TDS for 5 to 10 days. 5 to 10 days. Sometimes luminal amebicide is combined with the metronidazole, just as I told you in the case of entamizole. Entamizole is a preparation which has metronidazole plus diloxinide. Metronidazole can affect in the liver as well as in the tissue, but diloxinide, it kills the parasite in the liver of the gut. Sometimes they first give a course of metronidazole, then a second course of melamomycin or endocrinolone is repeated just to clear the infection and to clear the carrier state of the infection. So this is the first use, amoebiasis. Second, in the infection of gram-negative bacilli, just like bacteria. Again, in the case of mixed infection, just like abdominal perforation, this appendicitis perforation or lower abdomen infection, in these cases, metronidazole is combined with one of the antibiotic, just like one drug from the penicillin group or cephalosporin group, so that the two drugs, they can act in synergism and they can clear the infection very well. In the gram-negative bacilli. Then 3, acute ulcerative gingivitis. Acute ulcerative gingivitis, infection of the gum. Again, tetracycline is a good remedy for this condition, this ulcerative gingivitis. Then, in the infection of the giardiasis, again, metronidazole is a good drug in the giardiasis. Then, this metronidazole, this drug can also be used in cancrum oris. Sometimes this infection of the mandible, chronic infection of the mandible, which can cause deviation of the mandible. So in that case, we can use this metronidazole to eradicate that condition. Then also in the tissue infection, just like amoebic liver abscess or amoebic brain abscess, in that case, nowadays they locally drain the the pus made by amoeba, they cause open surgery, or mainly nowadays just by using these radiological facilities, they locate the area and they put a needle, and through needle they aspirate the pus, and then they give a course of metronidazole as well to clear the infection over there. Then Trichomonas vaginalis. Trichomonas vaginalis, again an organism which can mainly grow in the vagina. In that condition, metronidazole is a good remedy to eradicate the Trichomonas vaginalis infection. So these are the uses of amoeba. In amoeba, the uses of metronidazole in the amoebiasis, gram-negative bacilli infection, anaerobic. Anaerobic gram-negative bacilli. In acute ulcerative gingivitis, giardiasis, Cancrum auris, and Trichomonas vaginalis. These are the main indications of the metronidazole. So this was the use. Then adverse effects. Metronidazole, it can affect these organs like number one, GIT. Metronidazole, it causes stomatitis, gastric disturbances. It causes metallic taste in the mouth. It can cause dryness of the mouth. It causes nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. Stomatitis, it can cause inflammation of the tongue. Stomatitis. So these are the adverse effect on GIT, means stomatitis, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, then metallic taste in the oral cavity, dryness of the mouth. These are the infection in the, these are the adverse effect in the mouth. Then in the GIT, it can cause diarrhea, vomiting. These type of adverse effect can occur. One other indications which we discussed last, that is the pseudomembranous colitis, mean amoebiasis, this ulcerative gingivitis. This pseudomembranous colitis, which is caused by opportunistic bacteria, organism, especially on the gut. The drug of choice is metronidazole to cure the pseudomembranous colitis. So that point should be kept in mind. Adverse effect in the GIT. Then CNS adverse effect of metronidazole. In the CNS, this metronidazole, it can cause lethargy, numbness, paresthesia, vitamin deficiency, sometimes vomiting, tiredness, tingling sensation. So these are the adverse effect of the CNS. Then liver. Metronidazole can affect the liver. It can cause hepatitis. It can even jaundice. It increases the enzymes produced by the liver, that is SGOT, HEPT, this enzyme, ALT, these enzymes are raised. So that's why metronidazole should be contraindicated in hepatitis. Then other adverse effects. In the kidney. In the kidney, the metronidazole, it can cause brown discoloration of the urine. Brown discoloration of the urine means the color of the urine changes. And so this type of adverse effect can occur with the metronidazole. Then other adverse effect, vitamin B deficiency can occur with the metronidazole. And then drug interaction. Metronidazole, this drug, mind it, this drug, the metabolism is enhanced by ureates, by these barbiturates. They increase the metabolism of metronidazole by acting on the microsomal enzyme of the liver. So it can decrease the plasma level of metronidazole. But on the other hand, this microsomal enzyme inhibitor like cimetidine can increase the plasma level of the metronidazole. So this is about the metronidazole. Then second drug of this group was tinidazole. Again, tinidazole is nitroimidazole derivative, but the main charm is that nitroimidazole, the adverse effect is said that adverse effects are a bit less compared to the metronidazole. But tinidazole, it takes short time. It is given for 3 days to eradicate the amoeba. Other mechanism of action, adverse effect, they are same as with metronidazole. Then seclinidazole. Again, it is said that it is more, it acts for short time. Only a single dose can eradicate the amoeba infection. All other pharmacokinetic dynamics, they are same. So this was for the metronidazole, which is mixed type of amibicide drug. Then those drugs which act in the liver, luminal amibicide. Luminal amibicide As I told you, paromomycin, hydroquinone, deloxanide, they are the drugs which mainly kill the parasite in the liver of the gut. Either they are used in in combination with metronidazole, or they are used after the course of the metronidazole just to eradicate the carrier stage or the parasite which is remaining in the gut. Mind it, peramomycin is a aminoglycosides. The mechanism of action is that it inhibits the protein synthesis of the microorganism, especially at the 30th level. Adverse effects of peramomycin, they are just like other aminoglycosides, that is ototoxicity, nephrotoxicity, neuromuscular blockage. These are the adverse effects. Then inoculum, one drug like these macrolides, this erythromycin, it can affect the ruminant form of the parasite, vegetative form. Again, it can be used as a luminal amibicide, erythrocin. Then inoculum, it is used for a long time, especially it is used after the use of the metronidazole, and again it increases the iodine radical in the gut, and in this way it acts with the macromolecule of the organism and cause eradication of the organism. About the adverse effect of the inoculum, it causes bad taste, loss of appetite, sometimes black stool, etc. with the diloxinide, with inoculum. Then diloxinide, again, either it is used in combination with metronidazole or as a single drug just to eradicate the parasite in the human. The mechanism of action is that it, by acting on the macromolecule of the organism and then eradicate them. Then the last group of the drug is, that is tissue amibicide. Tissue amibicide. These drugs, they eradicate the parasite in the tissue like liver, brain, and the main drugs they are, which are used over here, that is chloroquine, dihydroamidine and amidine. Mind it, these drugs, they are mainly used just to eradicate the organism in the tissue. This chloroquine we will be discussing in the as an anti-malarial drug, but this chloroquine is also effective in the tissue infection of the amoeba as well. And this chloroquine is given when the pus in the liver is drained, then the course can be given. But again, it is said that metronidazole is preferred drug. Then amidine and dihydroamidine, these are the toxic drugs. They are administered by intramuscular or subcutaneous route. These drugs, they are more toxic. Even this amidine, it when administered by intramuscular route, it can cause cardiotoxicity, arrhythmia, and sometimes cardiac arrest. So not used nowadays, this amidine and dihydroamidine. But in old days, they were used in these conditions, but they are toxic drug are not used nowadays. So these are the drugs used as a amibicide, means luminal amibicide, mixed amibicide and systemic amibicide. So in this way, these drug act. So with this, we have covered the anti-amoebic drugs. Anti-amoebic drugs are amibicide drug in this group. The next lecture we will be delivering is the anti-malarial drug. So you should come prepared with anti-malarial drugs. Thank you.